Hi guys, it's Damien again. I'm here from the Brita Box Candy Company. I've got a video here that I'm going to do how I use Google Plus. I've done a couple videos on Google Plus. This video specifically will be about how to expand your presence on Google Plus with a variety of products. If you are a producer of a product, and let's say you've got a variation or a variety of products, there is a way that you can actually leverage the Google Plus community and expand your exposure of all of those different products in different ways simply by using Google Plus. Just a real quick rundown of myself. I own and operate a candy company. My wife and I started off in a small home-based business, then we grew it into a commercial facility. We now ship to about 15 countries using the internet, and we've had really great success with our online presence. About 99% of our business is really done through the internet. So I've got about 7 to 8 years, I guess it's been now. I've got experience online. I hold a degree in marketing. I also hold several patents, and I've been doing this for quite some time now. And just thought I'd do a video series to help out people who are just starting. If you have a small business, or if you're starting at home and you want to grow it into something bigger, these videos are really the kind of the tools to help you do that. And I have a wide variety of information because it all kind of pulls together and brings together the small business online that we do. Everything from using social media to how to ship products, how to price your shipping, how to price your margins, and how to make a profit. So I hope these videos are helpful. They're kind of short and sweet, to the point. And if you have any questions after I get done, if you want to post some questions, I always answer them and try to get back to them as soon as I can. So this video is specifically about Google Plus. Really quick, what I did is about 3 or 4 months ago, I was able to started a Google page, and I didn't know a lot about Google Plus, and I know that it was something similar to Facebook, people were saying. So I just kind of delved into it and found a little bit about it and inquired as to how I can use it for my business. So since I have been doing that, I have about close to 30,000, 35,000 views of our page alone. So that's 35,000 potential customers, as I see it, that I didn't have 3 months ago that I have now. So what I was talking about before was we actually have about 500 products, a lot of different candies and cake balls, cookies, and things that we make. So I was trying to think to myself, what would be the best way to leverage Google Plus, because it has such a vast variety of communities with different interests. So all the different things that we make, for instance, we have some chocolate covered pretzels, we have chocolate items, truffles, fudge, that type of stuff. What I started to do was to find communities that were similar to the product that I'm selling. And for instance, the chocolate, I just literally typed in the word chocolate in the community search box to see how many different communities talking about chocolate covered pastries, chocolate covered truffles, whatever it may be that's related to chocolate. So each group had, some of them as many as 20-some thousand members for chocolate. So I thought, why don't I go ahead and join that? Then I started to copy and paste some of the URLs from the chocolate covered items that we have into those communities to get exposure and to get people aware of what we make using chocolate. There's also several other communities that have homemade cake balls, cakes, cupcakes, that type of stuff, similar to what we make. So what I began to do is to join all of these different groups that had these different types of interest in the products similar to what we make. And then what I did is I started to copy and paste the URLs for listings that I had on our Etsy store, Amazon store, our own website, and so on and so on. And I began to get a lot of traffic, additional traffic that I traditionally wouldn't get on a monthly basis. I began to get an increase in traffic for these specific listings and these types of interests. So I began to see that it did work. The orders started to come in. It was a little slow at first, but the key thing was to get the exposure. The most important part of that was to get exposure, because as I see it, approaching the holidays, when you have someone look at a product and they like it on your Etsy shop, or if it's on Amazon, people that will come back for the holidays 2 or 3 months from now, I see them as potential customers to buy and spend money with me. So if I can get in now and do that before the November, October, September next month, that rush comes in, I can attract potential customers. So that's how I see it. And so far, the traffic, I can see that it's picked up. The orders are starting to come in a little bit more, but the traffic is really important, and I can see that it works. So it's not a waste of my time. It's definitely going to pay off. But definitely, if you've got a line of products If it's food related, I like to talk a lot about food stuff because that's really what we do. I don't sell electronics. I don't resell products. But if you have a line, let's say a line of spices, if you have a line of spices that you have for barbecue, or if it's 5 or 6 different flavors, you can go on there. You can find different groups that have the similar likes or something that's very familiar or similar to what you're trying to sell, and you can go into those communities and then promote those different flavors of whatever it may be that you're into, and you can get a lot of traffic that way. For instance, there is some people who get into doing spices and rubs and barbecue sauces, or if it's some type of marinade, but your different flavors appeal to different people. You may have a spicy version. They literally have groups within Google Plus that you can go into communities of people who enjoy spicy food. That's perfect clientele. That's perfect customers that you're looking for to sell your product, and you can just post it on there, let it sit there, and interact with some people in the community, and you'll begin to get traffic to that specific product. So it's a great way to use those communities to benefit you and your business. So, like I said before, I always try to think outside the box. If you've got products that are related to nothing but cookies, if you do just cookies, Google Plus Communities has dozens and dozens of communities about homemade baked goods, homemade cookies, commercial cookies, stuff that's mass produced. Go into those groups and you can go into those communities and you can definitely utilize them and then build a clientele and build a customer base. It's definitely worth your time. So just a real quick note, I hope that helps. I'll keep it short. I do have a handful of new videos that I'm going to also be coming out with next couple days. So if you like us, please do like us, comment. If you have any questions or something I can answer, let me know. Appreciate it. Thanks.